Hello, welcome again to my blog. My name is Terrence. Now, nung last entry ko sa blog ko, sa my journal logs ko, na-mention ko yung pinapipirma ko nung employer ko about sa US visa, yung form. So, since nabanggit na rin din naman, I'd like to, discuss it na rin sa dito, sa blog entry na to, yung US visa, tips and tricks na rin for a seafarer. So, I would be sharing to you yung mga naging experience ko tsaka siguro makatulong na rin ng tips and tricks sa inyo kung paano pagkuha ng US visa or not exactly paano pagkuha pero anong gagawin sa US visa interview nyo as a seafarer. Of course, I would just like to tell you na I took my last visa application sa US Embassy way back 2013. So more or less there might be changes kasi it's been quite a while since yung information na masasabi ko is way back 2013 and it's 2021. But still, in any information makakatulong pa rin to. So, to begin with, yung US visa na kinukuha natin sa Seaman, ang tawag doon is C1D visa, which is a non-immigrant visa na binibigay para sa seafarers. Ngayon, maraming klase ng mga for the general, maraming klase ng visa or US visa. Depende sa purpose or function kung anong magiging purpose mo sa pagpunta sa US. Of course, it depends a lot. There's, of course, the tourist visa. In our case, that's what C1D. There's also an immigrant visa, all sorts of stuff. There's also a diplomat visa, if I recall. I'm not exactly sure because I'm not familiar. Only just check through your consulate. So anyway, going back, the crew member visa, yung D visas, is a non-immigrant visa, like I said, for persons working on board commercial sea vessels or international airlines, of course in the United States. Providing services required for normal operations and intended to depart the United States on the same vessel or any vessel within the 29-day period. So yun ang silbi ng purpose ng C1D. Now, yung C1D, usually ang processing nito, it takes about 1 week. Pero nung my case, nung 2013, it took them 2 weeks to process it. Now, yung processing time for specific cases may vary due to individual circumstances and other special requirements. Now, yung nakuha kong C1D visa, US visa, nung way back 2013 is good for 5 years. So, ang validity niya is of course 5 years. So, that's quite a while or quite a long time na pakinabang kasi 5 years siya. Now, of course, sa interview, be reminded that the consulate will tell you directly for the interview if you pass or not sa US sa US visa interview. Sasabihin naman sa iyo direkta niya kung pumasa ka or hindi. Now, usually ang itinatanong sa US consulate na visa, random question siya. Depending sa about your job profession, in our case, seaman, there is no specific topic regarding sa kung ano yung tatanungin niya na doon. Pero in case na usually nag-hangout lang yung sa 3 questions eh. Pero kung palagay nung consulate na nag-interview sa'yo, doubtful siya sa mga sinasabi niyong detalye, he will ask of course necessary and additional questions. So, it's a random question and random question siya tsaka walang specific number to be honest. Now, pass or not, yung yung butawag dito, yung passport na binigay nyo sa consulate officer, i-return nyo yun sa inyong manning agency. And like I said, kung pumasa man or hindi, sasabihin naman sa'yo direkta. So you don't have to worry or mag-isip kung pumasa ka man sa interview or not. Kasi didirektahin ka naman talaga nung consular officer. Now, yung kung ano ang itsura ng US visa, ganito ang itsura niya. So, kung mapapansin nyo, para siyang isang sticker sa sa passport. Ini-stick lang talaga siya sa isang page sa passport na ilalagay lang doon tas US visa. By the way, ganun ang itsura ng US visa as you can see. It's the same for C1D. Now, of course, importante yung visa na yan. Kung ano yung passport mo na nasa pa ng US visa, you have to keep it. Kasi kahit expired na yan, hindi nangangahulugan na expired na yung passport mo, yung visa naman valid, you still have to keep it at pakita mo sa agency. Provided na yun nga, valid pa yung visa mo. At kahit na nag-expire na yung visa mo, you still have to keep yung passport din along with the visa as a reference kung ano yung in-issue sa'yo dati. Kasi yung halimbawa kung magre-renew ka ng US visa, may nakalagay na questionnaire doon, ano yung mga ano yung, if you have been issued a US visa before, ano yung number niya, tsaka ano yung date and time. So you have to still keep yun, yung passport na yun na may tatak ng US visa as a reference. In case na mag-renew ka sa ng US visa sometime in the future. Now, okay. Now, of course, for the general knowledge na rin, mabanggit ko, yung US visa, US visa tuloy, yung US Embassy, kung hindi nyo alam ang direction, is located sa Rojas Boulevard. So, paano yung Rojas Boulevard? Kung pinaka-landmark nun is TM Calao. Now, yung TM Calao na yun yung alam naman natin na street ng mga seaman, kadalasan tambayan yun ng mga seaman, hangout place. Ngayon, saan direction ng doon? So, TM Calao, saan direction yung Rojas Boulevard na yun? Kung titingnan mo kung nasa Rojas, TM Calao ka, tumingin ka doon sa side ng road kung saan nakaharap siya sa dagat, which is Manila Bay. Now, yung direction na yon, which is west side, kung tama ako, yung west side na yon, yun na mismo, yung tumbukin mo, yung pinaka-last road na yun yung tinatawag na Rojas Boulevard. Anyway, malaki naman ang US Embassy sa Rojas Boulevard eh. So it's hard to miss. Makikita mo talaga 'yon. Pero 'yun ang landmark, TM Calao, and look west side. Makikita mo out to the sea. And you will see yung doon. Just follow that in the end of the road there, o yung road doon, makikita mo yung US Embassy. Malaki naman ang US Embassy sa Pilipinas eh. And based on my experience nung kumuha ako ng US visa way back 2013, the US Embassy looks more like a fortress rather than an office building, to be honest. So, ayun, I guess yun ang masasabi ko. Now, itong tips in case of in case na schedule ka for your US visa interview. Una, of course, dress appropriately. Dress semi-formal or decent clothes, or kung tawagin natin sa is smart casual. To be honest, there is yung dress code naman sa US Embassy, wala naman talaga silang specific na dress code. Pero to play safe na lang, mag-dress ka ng casually. So, paano ba ang dress casual? Yung parang normal na pupunta ka sa church or office na off-job interview, ganun lang. Hindi mo kailangan necessary na magpang-Amerikana, magbarong or anything. Or sabihin natin mag-uniform ka. Actually, it's totally unnecessary na mag-uniform ka. By the way, which I recall nung time nung kumuha ko ng US visa back then, may mga kumukuha ng US visa na kadete na naka-uniform pa. Samantalang ako nung time na yun is naka-smart casual lang ako. In fact, naka-polo nga lang ako nung kung tama ako. Basta wala naman siyang dress code, but dress to play it safe, dress casually naman. Of course, syempre, yung yung semi-formal naman na natin, yung decent talaga na fashion. Of course, another tip na masasabi ko is be on time for an interview. Kung ano yung nakaschedule doon sa parang letter, I think i-brief naman kayo ng company nyo kung anong schedule ng interview mo eh. Sasabihin sa'yo kung ano yung, tsaka nakalagay doon sa letter nyo kung ano yung time ng interview mo. So, of course, just be on time. It's something to do with punctuality. Of course, another tip na masasabi ko is anticipate that the interview will be conducted in English and not in your own native language. One suggestion is to practice English conversation with a native speaker before the interview. Now, yung mga consular officers naman sa US Embassy, hindi ibig sabihin na hindi naman totally ibig sabihin din na hindi rin sila marunong mag-Tagalog. Believe it or not, some of them nakakaintindihan na pagsalita ng Tagalog. But, of course, since it's an interview, kung tinanong sa'yo ng English, general rules in any interview, kay job interview, if you are asked to, or being questioned in an English language, then you should answer back in an English answer. Ngayon, kung tinanong ng consular officer na nagtagalog siya at tinanong ka ng Tagalog, sagutin mo rin ng Tagalog. Just, be polite lang. Be polite, and of course, yun nga, kung tinanong ka ng English, just practice your English. Ngayon, kung may problema kayo sa English, you have to practice it. Kasi just for the sake ng yun nga, for the US visa interview. Pero nakakaintindi ng mga Tagalog, most of them, yung mga consular officers sa US Embassy. Now, kung na-deny ka, in case nga na may language barrier in a worst case scenario, kung ma-delay ka ng US visa, avoid having an argument on the consular officer. Huwag ka makikipagtalo in any case kasi, it will cause a scene, to be honest. Just ask na lang kung medyo talaga, kung hindi mo talaga maiwasan na mag-isip, just ask na lang sa consular kung ano yung naging parts or points na nag-fail ka do sa interview. I think yung consular officer naman doon, they will be very direct and kind enough to tell you kung saan parte ka nagkamali. Pero as much as possible, ang general rules is avoid any arguments or any heated conversations with the consular officer. Just be polite, and pag sinabi niyang yun nga, you failed, then it's failed. Just walk away na lang. Hindi mo walk away, just kindly walk away. Don't avoid or make any scenes. Or don't act like your butt hurts sa sinabi niya. Just be professional. Now, of course, for safety na rin, magdala na rin din kayo ng black ball pen. Just in case lang naman. Meron naman, actually, yung mga iba nagsasabi hindi na kailangan. Pero on the safe side, magdala kayo ng ball pen. Take note, black ball pen, wag sign pen or gel pen. I think siguro sa forms to, kasi ang gel pen medyo hindi dumidikit siya sa mga paper type forms, lalo na kung makintab yung form eh. So, for the safe side, gumamit kayo ng ball pen. Also, self-explanatory din naman is bring documents needed, which yun yung binigay sa inyo ng manning agency nyo. Yung mga ibang agencies, binibrief naman nila for a US interview yung mga crew nila eh. Sasabihin sa'yo or mag-meeting muna kayo sa agency kung ano yung gagawin, kung ano yung do's and don'ts. Sabihin mo na lang orientation or familiarization na lang din. Some shipping companies. Also, one more thing, do not bring any kind of electronic device sa US Embassy. It's kung anong any kind of electronics like laptop, computer, cell phones, calculator, etc. iPhones, iPads, anything na electronic in nature, wag nyo nang dalhin kasi it's something to do with the security sa embassy. Kasi to be honest, ang US Embassy is a bit paranoid when it comes sa security. But yung paranoia naman nila is, to be honest, is reasonable naman kasi most countries, yun nga, to prevent any bomb attacks, usually kasi pagka bombs or any type na threats is usually electronically detonated, di ba? So, it's something to do with security, kaya wag na kayo magdala ng any form ng electronic device. Now, I'm not exactly sure at hindi ko ma-recall nung time nung 2013, nung interview ko sa US visa nung 2013, kung nagdala ako ng digital watch nun eh, yung wristwatch, or hindi ako nagdala at all. As in, totally flying blind ako kasi hindi ko alam kung ano yung oras. But yun nga, just a general view, wag na kayo magdala ng any electronic devices sa US Embassy. It's not allowed. Also, one more thing na madagdag ko is that do not bring any kind of liquid type of materials. Halimbawa, mineral water, huwag na kayo magdala nun. Doon sa security pala, sasabihan naman kayo na hindi pwede siyang dalhin sa loob ng embassy. Kasi may food booth naman dun eh, kung maniwala kahit hindi. No, I'm saying this nung panahon ng 2013. Meron siyang food booth stall doon. So kung nauuhaw ka, bibili ka na lang doon sa loob ng US Embassy. So usually, sasabihin sa'yo ni security, itrapon nyo na lang yung sa entrance. Kung meron kayong bottle, itapon nyo na lang sa trash can. Well, naalala ko noon, nung going back din, naalala ko noong 2013, merong isang aplikante bound for US interview din, US visa interview, nagre-reklamo din kasi it turns out na yung medication niya, insulin, is on liquid form. Now, syempre, problema yun. Syempre, kung alam naman natin na yung mga taong may sakit ng insulin, it's very kailangan nila lagi may dose sila. So, yun nga, nire-reklamo niya na hindi magdala ng kahit anong liquid, kahit yung insulin. Anyway, kung meron talaga kayo medications na lang, kung tip na lang sa inyo do sa mga mag-i-interview, kung meron kayong medications like insulin, siguro it would best na meron kayong naka-standby na tao sa labas ng US Embassy na may dala ng medications, pero hindi nyo pwedeng dalhin talaga ng liquid sa loob. So siya yung tao do sa labas nyo, in case na feeling nyo medyo hindi maganda pakiramdam nyo kasi insulin dependent nga, diabetic, pwede ka lumabas naman siguro sa US Embassy, tapos mag-take ka ng shot ng insulin mo, and then go back again. Or, bago ka pumasok sa US Embassy, be well prepared na, naka-insulin shot ka na, ensure na maganda yung health mo talaga. So, yun lang, naalala ko lang nung form, yung form to, yung time ko nung nagkumuha ko ng US visa interview noong 2013. Also, naalala ko rin, idagdag ko na lang, huwag kayo din magdadala ng any tools. Say, Swiss knives, screwdrivers, anything na sharp at pointy. As in, big no-no din yun sa US Embassy. Something to do din yun sa security. As like, same rules, katulad sa mga electronic devices. Do not bring any kinds of tools. Now, if you want general information of the do's and don'ts, mayroon naman mga website sa Google. You can kindly search kung ano yung dapat dalhin at do's and don'ts na dapat dalhin sa sa US Embassy. I'm sure maraming information sa Google. Just Google that at you can pick on any sites na makikita nyo doon na merong do's and don'ts in regarding sa sa interview doon. I mean interview to. In regarding sa do's and don'ts when you enter the US Embassy. Also, one more thing, katulad na sinabi ko, may dagdag ko na rin, do not bring any food items. Meron namang food items doon sa loob kung nauuhaw ka, you need a snack or something. Also, may dagdag ko din, in case na halimbawa magka-problema ka, yung ID picture mo, yung picture sa yung ID picture mo hindi tanggapin sa US Embassy, which nangyari sa isang kasama ko nung nag-i-interview ako nung US for US visa noong 2013. Meron namang photo booths din doon, so you don't have to worry about that. Of course, magdala lang kayo ng cash nyo kasi syempre, hindi naman tatakbo ang photo booth ng libre, di ba? So, just in case lang naman na magkaroon kayo ng problema regarding sa 2x2 ID pictures, meron namang photo booth doon. Kung tama ang tanda ko, way back 2013. Okay, so kung may pasa mo man or not, it all depends naman yun sa pagsagot mo eh. Pero para sa atin, sa Seaman, I'll just get to the last part na so sa point of view natin, ano ba ang US visa para sa mga Filipino seafarers? Nang una, ang US visa para sa Seaman, US visa para sa Seaman is not exactly a requirement, to be honest, para sa employment. However, it is more desirable para sa mga shipping companies na i-hire nila yung mga seaman na may ready na or meron silang functioning na US visa. If you would look at it more closely, it's more about yung US visa para sa Pilipino or Filipino seaman, it's more of like a job requirement or job qualification rather than a necessity move to travel. I mean, ibig ko sabihin, it's more like nakalagay lang sa category as job qualification. It's not used for technically to be on travel. But, alam naman natin, kailangan natin mag-set foot minsan sa US kung mag-join tayo sa ship sa US. So, yun, it's more of like like I said, more of like an employment qualification. It's not mandatory kasi pwede ka naman mag-apply ng seaman kahit wala kang US visa. Pero some shipping companies decide it. I don't know why, to be honest. You can ask them if you know. Also, kung decadet ka, halimbawa, this is information is para sa mga decadet. Halimbawa, decadet ka and it so happens na meron kang US visa, is more like desirable kang tingnan sa mga shipping companies or at least magdadalawang isip sila na hindi naman magdadalawang isip pero at least kahit paano hindi ka nila i-reject yung application mo upon first look. Like I said, although it's not sure employment, it's at least guarantee a much higher chances of success of employment compared to other cadets na walang deck cadets or engine cadets na walang US visa. Of course, kung paano nyo na-acquire ng US visa habang bago pa kayo mag-deck cadet is sometimes may mga it's up to you. It depends upon the situation din. Pero yun nga, mas like I said, generally, no matter on which situation mo na-acquire yung US visa mo, at least kahit pa paano ay magdadalawang isip yung company na hindi ka nila i-reject agad as kung decadet ka, kung may US visa ka. So I guess that's about it na masasabi ko regarding sa tips and tricks about sa Seaman o kung paano kung kukuha kayo ng US visa for or set kayo for an interview for a US visa. So kung may mali man ako or medyo inaccurate information na just kindly let me know sa comments. So, yun. Before I end this, just to tell you na ang aking vlog is available on Apple MacBook fans, Apple MacBook fans, sorry. It's available on Apple Podcast. And also, ipinapublish ko din yung vlogs ko also on Instagram TV and Facebook page. So, you can just look at it. Nakapost naman din sa introductions ko kung ano yung mga sites na yon. So, I hope this information was helpful. So, again, this is Terrence. Have a great day, everyone, and thank you for listening. Bye-bye. See you next time.